The spring market is officially here, and we're starting to see more movement across both Texas and right here in San Antonio. I'm Missy Stakers, broker owner of MStagersRealtyPartners, and each month I like to share a quick update so you can stay informed about what's happening in our local housing market. And I have Jen Bailey, my trusted lending partner, sharing her sights on the lending side of the house as well. So let's get started. Looking at March across Texas, total home sales were 28,258, up 6.2% year over year. That's amazing. That's the first up we've had in a while. Average price is down slightly, 425,435 for 0.8%. Median price is down slightly at 1.5%. 335,000. Here in San Antonio, total homes sold are up finally, 3,100. That's 10% since last year. And average price 373,839 with no change. The median price is up 316,850, 1%. Market activity and trends. Days on market, 99. They're still up a little higher. Closed to original list price, 92.8%. I would love to see that come down. Months of inventory, 5.76, which is still a balanced market. Active listings are up 9% at 15,900. And pending listings going under contract are at 29.56%, down 11%. Overall, the market's shaping up to be very balanced. Both buyers and sellers have good positions, but expect negotiation. And now, here's Jen Bailey with your monthly lender update.
Hi, this is Jen Bailey with Legacy Mutual Mortgage, and here is the rate update for the month of March and where we're at currently here in the beginning or mid of April. So if you look at the chart on the screen, green is good for mortgage rates and red is not good. Being high on the chart means low rates, and being farther down towards the bottom means higher rates. So cruising into the beginning of March, mortgage rates were pretty low, the lowest they'd been in over a year. And then we entered the Iran conflict right at the beginning of March, and then rates just started to get higher. Now, as you can probably see, starting around March 30th, rates did start to improve, going up higher on the chart, and green is good for rates. So there's been a lot of different economic factors that are affecting mortgage rates, from the conflict in Iran to employment numbers and other economic data factors. So let's cover the most recent ones. Oil prices. Over this past weekend did increase because of talks between U.S. and Iran failed to make progress. But fortunately, the mortgage bonds did not respond negatively today following that talk. Iran did refuse to give up their nuclear ambitions, which is a deal breaker on the U.S. side. And with the talks failing right now, the Strait of Hormuz is remaining effectively closed. And the U.S. said that the military will blockade the entire strait. So all the traffic entering and exiting. So we'll see how that shakes out. Existing home sales on the real estate side of things were released and showed that sales declined by 3.6%. Sales are now down 1% year over year. Existing inventory rose 3%, but remains relatively tight. The month's supply of inventory, and this is all national data, but the monthly supply of inventory is at 4.1 months and still below what's considered a balanced market of 4.6 months. The days on market are down 21% from last year, and consumer confidence fell to 47.6, which is a record low since it was tracked in the 1970s. So clearly consumers are not feeling great about the current economic climate. But if you have heard the Warren Buffett quote, "Be greedy when others are fearful and fearful when others are greedy," is really effective in real estate. So we still have plenty of people buying homes and understanding that you can negotiate for a good deal on a house and then you can refinance later. And I do have a no lending fee refinance for all of my clients. So that's kind of the best way to win on both sides. In terms of other data coming out in the near future, this week in particular, we have the ADP weekly employment data, the PPI report mortgage applications, the NAHB housing market index, the Fed's beige book, and jobless claims. So those are the main economic data points coming out, and we'll keep you posted with the next market update.
If you've been thinking about buying, selling, or just want to understand what the numbers mean for you, whether you're buying or selling, personally, we would love to help guide you. The market is shifting, but that creates opportunity, and having the right strategy definitely makes all the difference no matter what side of the fence you're on. I'll see you next month with your new market update. Thanks for joining me.